Hey, I'm Rick Cowley, founder of VysionQuest with Rick, and we have a process that we want to guide you through that will help you clarify what's truly important to you and actually start living it. If you feel like you don't trust yourself anymore, or it's hard to make the right decisions, or you're not sure what you really want and you're feeling frustrated, remember this: it hurts to ignore your purpose. But also remember that that is a good thing, because you are designed for something totally unique. You have a special mission for your life.
I walked outside from my office in my animation studio, and that's when I discovered that I was suffering from anxiety. And I never had a panic attack, didn't know what it was, went downstairs, felt dizzy, got vertigo. I decided I need to take things a bit easier, and that's when I met this character who some of you probably met on the way in, Rick. I decided I need to figure out what I want to do with my life.
When you ignore your mission, life feels like you're fighting waves. And when you commit to your mission and go for it, life feels like riding waves. So clarifying your mission and acting on it is really important.
And that's why we're here today, is because Rick helps people who are mainly corporate and entrepreneurs that are overstressed find their purpose and their mission. And I wrote down I want to go back to teaching, so I sketched it out, and here we are 18 months later. So if you speak to Rick, give him a cuddle. Where are you, Rick? At the back here. Ricky. He's a great human being.
I know how hard it can be to find clarity in the noise of modern life. I know how hard it can be, even when you do find that clarity, to stay focused on it long term and make real change. It takes commitment and it takes courage. So we've got to get crystal clear on what our visions are, so we actually know where our big destination is. And then we've got to use a practical planning process to take steady, inspired steps towards it. This process will help you understand what is most important to you, so you can simplify your life and make real bold change.
And it was just an amazing process that really helped me get connected to what's truly important, and most importantly, how to take action on that.
There are two major parts to this process. The first thing we're going to do is some deep self-inquiry. I'm going to guide you through a series of simple concepts and potent writing exercises that will reveal your life's purpose. And step by step, you will get more clear than you've ever been before about who you are and what you really want to do.
Now that I've gone through this process, I am so far beyond what I thought I would be at when it comes to clarifying that sense of mission and purpose than I actually ever thought was possible. It's been incredible.
Then we're going to take your vision and implement it with a simple planning process. We're going to discern what are the most important parts of your vision for the next phase of your life, and we're going to break those down into bite-sized pieces. We're going to look at what your most important roles are in your life so you can have more balance. And we're going to learn how to make new choices so you can actually spend more of your time doing what's important to you.
I had a really successful business, but I was just not loving my life completely. I totally changed everything. I started centering my life around dance. I started living in Bali 6 months of the year. I moved to Miami the other part of the year. I went to Brazil. And I have to say, 2 years later, I'm so happy.
You will be able to use your vision and the weekly planning process to make a new, happier, more fulfilling life.
I always say it's actually the third transformational pivot point in my whole entire life.
Not only do you get to define your vision statement, you also create a new habit of taking time every day for yourself and taking time to work towards your happiness.
What if the problem is not your inability to change? What if the problem is your cloudy vision? What if this process could help you gain clarity so that it just became obvious what will make you feel truly happy and fulfilled?
I've finished the VysionQuest today, and I've never felt so inspired, connected and confident and grateful. Rick, thank you so much.
What you need to do is register for the next online challenge today. You're going to print out the step-by-step workbook. You're going to wake up early every day, excited to tune in, listen to the audio lessons, and discover what is in your heart. And piece by piece, you'll build your vision and get excited about your life again. When you take daily action towards what's most important to you, your life will begin to change in ways that you can't even imagine right now.
I'm super excited. I reinvented myself. I've expanded what my vision of life is for business. I've set new personal goals, set travel goals, love, relationships, friendships, but I'm just inspired.
The VysionQuest process has helped hundreds of people. We have received the most amazing testimonials and emails from people like you who have lived some pretty outrageous dreams once they clarified their vision and started planning and acting on it.
Rick's awesome, and he created a really good environment. The people are amazing. They're all achievers, professional.
To meet these amazing friggin' human beings that are changing the world and changing themselves. And they inspired me so much to get over my barriers, to live the fullest life that I can possibly live. It made a huge difference in my life.
Register for the course today, and once you're in, do the exercises, discover your vision, implement it on a weekly basis, and you will find fulfillment. I look forward to working with you.
I love Surf Life. Thank you.